Hey, it's Jason. So Apple released their new lineup of MacBook Pros for 2018, but with the recent reviews I've seen, things don't seem that great. On the day it was released, Twitter was blowing up. YouTubers such as MKBHD, Jonathan Morrison, Dave2D, and Austin Evans were all blowing up my Twitter feed. The new MacBook Pro 15-inch now comes with 6-core processors and can be configured up to 32 gigs of RAM as well as 4 terabytes of SSD. The highest end processor now is an Intel Core i9 that has a base clock of 2.9 GHz and can be turbo boosted up to 4.8 GHz. With all these options added, you would think that this would cost a lot of money. And guess what? You're right. A MacBook Pro 15-inch with a Core i9, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 4 terabyte SSD would cost you $6,700. Chump change for some people, I guess. The RAM this year is now DDR4 instead of LPDDR3 in the 2017 model. There is also a slight graphics card update. There are now 2 options for the graphics card. There is a Radeon Pro 555X and also a Radeon Pro 560X. And these are supposedly only incremental changes from the previous model. These graphics cards still have 4 GB of GDDR5 memory. The display also gets a tiny upgrade with its inclusion of the True Tone display that's been apparent in the recent iPhones and recent iPads. True Tone display means that it will change the display's color based on your surroundings. The keyboard is also slightly changed. It's their 3rd generation butterfly key mechanism. It now has a silicon protective lining under each key, and it's also supposedly quieter compared to last gen, but from the reviews I've seen, it's not much quieter. If you're thinking about spending that extra $300 on the Core i9 model, wait. The Core i9 in the MacBook chassis is being thermal throttled. This thin and light chassis that the MacBook has doesn't have the proper cooling for a Core i9. Dave2D breaks it down in his video really well, so I'll link that down below. The Core i7 in the 2017 MacBook Pro 15-inch runs better than the 2018 MacBook Pro 15-inch with the Core i9. That sucks. Unless you edit videos in a freezer, the i9 is going to suck. So if I were to spend my money to get a MacBook Pro 15-inch 2018 model, I would get the 2.6 GHz i7 with 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of SSD storage. I think this model would come with the 560X graphics card too. If you have humongous balls, go splurge on that 4 terabyte SSD that costs an extra $3,200. And also, if you work in a freezer, get the i9. If you currently have the 2016-2017 MacBook Pro 15-inch, I would not recommend getting the 2018 model. But if you have a older MacBook Pro before 2016 and you're not really satisfied with the performance of it, you should consider the 2018 models. I'm going to leave some helpful MacBook Pro reviews down below in the description. Oh, and I used my 2017 MacBook Pro for the B-roll, and there really is no difference between the chassis. I hope this video helped. Comment down below if any parts of this video really sucked. Other than that, just like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.